Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Temple's offense will get first crack at it today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Owls offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what...
Turning it on! It's a seam wide open! He's inside the 40. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Chambers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On the run, it's Terrell. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got it behind the line. It's Terrell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it himself. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, that opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and got a lot of confidence.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Surging forward on the sneak. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. To the air, it's Chambers. On a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Touchdown Owls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
The Owls are in the hurry up. Snap from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass, it's Chambers. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown Owls! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for room, it's Terrell. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Finds his man down the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll try the run. The ball pops out. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Owls moving quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Creates a little room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Owls!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive will open from the 15. They'll leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. And
there he goes! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. That's caught. It's Terrell.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. It's caught downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Collins. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. Byers on the move. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quarterback gets the first down. Wide open spaces. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Handoff from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They feed him again. Oh, what a move. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He's going up top. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking for room, it's Terrell. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Gets rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The corners are walked up tight. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He lofts one down the sideline. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them, but if you can be smart and stay sound.
He's loose. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Collins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Off play action. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Dropping back, it's Chambers. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the 1st. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Steps away to find some room. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Sticks it in his belly. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Owls headed quickly to the line.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that kind of thing.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Jackson will throw. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll send the back in motion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on...
Oh, out of space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really...
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Jackson gonna throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the ball squirted out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Temple! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
Single.
Jackson will throw. Get it out on the screen. Breaks the tackle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Jackson gonna throw it. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for 6. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Find some fresh air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You've got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and